So you want to put video in an overlay with an alpha channel in PANO2VR. Well, you can't do alpha channels, but I'm going to give you some tricks on using After Effects to make it a little easier than the tutorials I've seen. So if you've seen a better tutorial, look at that one. But here's how I do it. So first thing I got in PANO2, I want to put a person kind of loafing around in the middle there. So I'm going to go to After Effects. This is my panoramic. I'm going to nest it in a comp, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the VR comp editor. This should be in the newer versions of After Effects, and I'm going to add a 2D edit, and it's going to ask me for my comp width. This is going to be the size of the imported MPEG-4 that you're going to put in there. I'm going to use a 1000, but I don't think it really matters. So I'm going to, and then a 1:1, so it's going to be a square. I'm going to add my 2D edit. And I can get rid of this. And in this folder it creates, it's going to open up automatically this edit 1. First thing I'm going to do, and depending on your needs, it'll differ. But I'm going to go to the camera options. It's at 90 degrees, which is what I want. And I don't really need to change anything there. If you're going to do a smaller area, you would change that to match the field of view that you want. The next step would be to place it where you, to rotate the camera where you want it to be. So I'm going to go, where am I going to go? Right around here. So we'll do 280 degrees. And I'm just going to throw an alpha channel image of a woman that I have here. And I'm going to scale it down, kind of place her where I want it. Maybe throw a little real quick color correction just to make it look like it's more there. You could spend more time doing this, but I'm just going to do some quick stupid things to make it look like she's there. And kind of move that around. Bring the transparency down, maybe give it a blur. This isn't really that important, but you know, that's how I do things. So a little blur, and maybe it'll look cool, maybe it won't. And just for purposes of this demo, I'm going to shorten this comp to a couple seconds. Trim comp. So there we go. She kind of sort of looks like she's there. Then what you do is you render this up. So I'm going to put it in a folder, and this is the, I'll call it patch. Don't move. I found that you need to render it first in After Effects and then encode it. When I encode directly out of After Effects, for some reason the colors are all wonky. So there we go. This should only take a few seconds to render. And then I'll bring it up in media encoder, and that's patch. You can use whatever settings you want, but I'm just using the default medium bitrate, and that's already done. Yay. So let's go into Pano. We're going to add that video, and I'm going to find patch MP4. There it is. 90-degree field size, that's what I wanted. I want to make it just loop forever. And this is the important part. So I was at 280 degrees. For some reason you got to go negative on this. It should put it where you want it. And I changed the field of view to 90. And that should look good. So I'll save this and preview it. Yeah, I want to do that. And if everything looks good, it should have her sitting in the room. That's how I do it. If there's a better way, let me know.